And again, welcome everyone to our first virtual session of our recruitment season. My name is Chris Nieto. I'm the Chief Program Officer. Very excited that you're here. Looking forward to getting to know you better, answer all your questions, and then hopefully we'll see your applications and you can be part of our cohort for 2026. We have a brief video that I'm going to share with you before we really dive in about who we are as an organization and our upcoming programming opportunities. And if you wouldn't mind just giving me a thumbs up if you can hear the video.
Central Texas, a region defined by growth, grit, and boundless potential. It's a place where every sunrise brings new challenges, and every sunset reflects the courage of those who dare to lead. Leadership Austin is not just about leadership, it's about courageous leadership. The kind that ignites transformation and inspires us to imagine what could be. Together, we're not afraid to confront the toughest issues of our time. We are connectors, creators, and collaborators. We build bridges across perspectives, fostering relationships that spark regional solutions. Because here in Central Texas, progress is powered by connection. Our mission is simple: to develop leaders who courageously engage and transform their communities. Whether it's fostering belonging, innovating solutions, or simply listening, we know leadership starts with one step and grows into a movement. We envision a Central Texas where everyone contributes, where every voice matters and every action ripples into something greater. Leadership Austin is your invitation to lead boldly, to grow endlessly, and to be part of a legacy that changes lives, including your own. The time is now. The place is Central Texas, and the leader we need is you.
So very, very exciting. We just announced our rebrand at our conference on February 28th. If you had a chance to come out and join us, we appreciate you being there. We're going to share a little bit more, but I just wanted to give everyone an understanding of our agenda. We're going to spend maybe the next 5 to 10 minutes just giving you a little bit of an overview of Leadership Austin, who we are as an organization, and then talk about our Emerge and Essential programs. And then we'll have a breakout session so staff, volunteers, board members, current cohort members can join you in one of the breakout sessions and answer all your questions. Those here, my name is Chris Nieto. I'm the Chief Program Officer. I know that we also have one of our other team members, and if you could just introduce yourself, PJ.
I would love to. Hey, folks, my name is PJ, like pajamas. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm the Senior Program Manager here at Leadership Austin. I've been with the crew for about 6 months, previously in Bozeman, Montana, of all places. And yeah, really excited to be here today. I help Chris quite a lot with our programs and program design and curriculum, etc. So if you have any questions there, I'd be happy to answer. Thanks so much.
Yes, PJ's been fantastic, great addition to the team and helping us really upgrade. And we're already planning 2026, so she will be instrumental in assisting with that. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to our CEO, Jill Goodman, who's going to really provide you all a little bit of an overview of who we are as an organization. So Jill, I'll go ahead and let you introduce yourself, and then I'll walk through the slides. If you wouldn't mind letting me know when to move to the next slide.
Sure thing. Thanks, Chris. Good afternoon, y'all. Jill Goodman. I was in your shoes a little over a decade ago, filling out my application for Leadership Austin myself, and had a great experience with the best class ever. So what we're about at Leadership Austin, I mean, I'm glad you're even interested. We're really excited about it. It's really about what you see on the screen here. We're interested in community impact, and we believe it's through great leaders like people on this phone call today for that individual growth. You can keep going, Chris. What you'll see here is that it's really about leadership from the inside out. We have a lot of folks when you're in this class who are community minded. So we really go through a thoughtful process, depending on which program you're in, to look at how do I lead and how do I show up myself? How do I get better at leading teams so I have people that I can work on things and move forward together with so that we can have this big impact in community? Next one. quick history. We've been around a minute. Leadership Austin has a 45-year track record of cultivating courageous leaders, which means we're up to over 3,000 Leadership Austin alum across Emerge and Essential. We were founded in 1979 by the Austin Chamber of Commerce, and then we became a standalone nonprofit in 2000. We still work with the Chamber of Commerce. We partner with them on a lot of things. But if we think about our alumni, there's a lot that we're doing, and I'll talk about their legacy on the next slide. On the screen is just a few examples of alumni who have done great things in our community. There's a headline from the Austin American-Statesman about 1,000 leaders, right? And this was quite a while ago, and now we're up to 3,300 doing great things. In May, we're about to graduate 125 wonderful leaders across Essential and Emerge, and we hope to see y'all in the 2026 class. Our current mayor is an alum. If I think back to my class in 2015, we had judges, principals, CEOs, 2 council members, people who are really doing great things. And they may not have been in that role at that time, but since that time, they've made significant impact. And we can go to the next one. We have a fairly new vision that our board set, which is really, our mission is cultivating courageous leaders. With that, we believe everyone can be part of contributing to a better Central Texas. So all people in all communities can be part of that. That's our vision. It's simple by design, and we're glad you get to be part of this. So it's about leading with purpose. So I'm going to talk briefly, you can go to the next one, about the experience in class and then after class. So in class, we are always focusing on relationships, leadership skills, and issues. So all of those are going to be important to us. There's different guest speakers, there's collaborative opportunities, there's social opportunities after class, social opportunities in between class. So that's what you'll experience when you're in this program over a 9-month period. So by the end of it, you will have built bonds with other people who are very interested in making an impact in the community. And then on the next slide, we'll talk about, it doesn't end there. Doing the Leadership Austin program is really just the beginning. And the experience after graduation is also awesome, and sometimes even more magical as you continue to bump into people from your class out in the community and continue to connect at Leadership Austin events, training opportunities. And we often, you'll see a lot of supporting and encouraging the work of people from your class and then across Leadership Austin classes. So it doesn't end after the program, which is one of the most exciting things about being part of the Leadership Austin community.
So I will take it from here. So again, thank you for joining. If you're exploring which program is best for me, I'm just going to provide you a brief overview. We will share a slide deck that will be a little bit more comprehensive that can answer some of your questions. I would start this off is, where do you believe you are on your leadership journey? Wherever it may be professionally, whether you're new to Austin, whether you've been here for some time, whether you're born a native Austinite like myself, would like for you to explore where you are and what you're looking for. We've got 2 different cohort programs structured differently. Our Emerge program is going to be both over 9 months, but this one is going to be set out with an opening retreat, full-day opening retreat, and a full-day closing retreat. With 7 half-day classes from 1 to 5, spread out through the 9 months. This is an area where you really want to start to strengthen your leadership. If you're looking at, or your own leadership identity, if you're beginning to think, I want to really level up, I want to have a bigger impact or play a larger role in the organization or company that I'm working in, then this would be an ideal program for you. As well as you're looking at being much more active out in the Austin or Central Texas community, this is a great opportunity for you to network with other professionals who are similar path of where you are in your own leadership development. With regards to Essential, this program is structured, again, over 9 months. We have a full 2-day opening retreat, followed by 7 full-day classes once a month, and a full-day closing retreat. if you are in a role within your company or organization, maybe you're already active out in the community, you want to have a broader impact in the region and really begin to take your leadership and have a larger footprint, begin to examine systems and how can we improve outcomes in our community and leveraging the network that's in the class. Programs are going to be set differently. Essential is going to be 50% issues. So the class is going to be spend a lot of time focusing on what's happening around Austin and Central Texas. Obviously, relationships are going to be very important. So we structure the program where you have an opportunity to meet, and then 10% skills development. Whereas in Emerge, it's going to be 50% skill development, really focused on that leadership and your leadership identity, how that translates into teams, how that translates into your organization, company, and eventually out in the community, as well as issues. So here's just kind of a breakdown. This is, an age limit where you're going to really notice. Again, it's a half day for Emerge, a full day for Essential, 2 different price points with tuition starting at $2,000 for Emerge and $4,500 for Essential. And as a reminder, and we'll talk about this, scholarships will be available. So as you're looking at this here, begin to kind of evaluate where you fall in your own leadership journey, and you can begin to identify which program would be a best fit for you. I'm going to start off by walking through briefly Emerge. We've got representation throughout the 5-county, potentially 6-county area. Again, individuals who are successful in their professions, who really want to level up, who really want to grow within a network of other professionals who are leveling up their leadership. This is your opportunity to explore your leadership values and your identity and how that begins to permeate within your team or your organization, and eventually out into the community. Again, structured as a half day, learning with your peers. Some past topics that we've focused on is really starting off with those core values and guiding principles, and that being the anchor in which you will continue your journey. We really begin to examine growth mindset, really understanding really how to have more civil discourse. How do we handle complex or difficult conversations? Being aware of our biases, and how do we create an environment in which people can be at the table, that they belong, and that you can leverage your leadership to create that space. And then working with teams in collaboration, and then a whole process of strategic thinking and innovation. These are just some sample topics that we had this last year and in years past, and we'll be exploring how do we upgrade our programming for the upcoming year. If this is you, then we encourage you to apply. If you are really wanting to level up, the Emerge program would be great for you, as you also begin to explore how can you begin to be more active and involved in the Austin and Central Texas community. For those that are interested in Essential, again, structured differently, you may be more established in your leadership or identity or leadership style, but you're beginning to explore, how do I make a broader impact on the Austin and Central Texas community? We'll be examining various issues and how they intersect with one another. And then this would be an ideal program for you to really expand your network, as well as we try to have a balance of private, public, and nonprofit sectors in the class, as well as having representation throughout the region in multiple industries. It's a great opportunity for you to really expand your network, as well as you begin to identify how you can impact systems and improve outcomes. Here, just again, a quick example of some of the session topics that we cover at our programs. We just finished recently our health and environment. But again, just some samples for you to begin to explore how these are impacting our region, how they intersect, and where you might be able to show up in your leadership to have an impact in that space. Again, if you are, whether you're new to the region, whether you've been here for some time established, we invite you to apply and be part of the Essential program, and then be part of our cohort for 2026. For both programs, we have an application process that will finish by June 12th. It's just a plug here. If this is a program that you know that you want to do and you're interested in, then we encourage you to apply. Your application fee will be waived in April. As long as you submit your application, your letter of recommendations can be submitted by June 12th. If you're looking at applying to Emerge, you only need one letter of recommendation. And if you're applying for Essential, you need 2 letters of recommendation. Again, both programs offer scholarships. There's a form. We really want to make this program accessible to everyone here that's interested. And so we ask that you complete that scholarship request when you fill out your application, so that if you are accepted, we'll reach out to you to work with you. So at this time, I'd like to break everybody out into breakout rooms. You're going to see something pop up on your screen. Just join that. We'll have some volunteers that will be in with Emerge and Essential, and give you all about 7 minutes to learn about your volunteer, allow them to answer what their experience was like, and answer any questions. So if you can go ahead and look for that option, and then we're going to hit pause on the recording, and then we'll come back for a closeout. So I'm going to go ahead and re-record here. So we are very excited that you're considering, as part of your own leadership journey, to join us here at Leadership Austin. We've got fantastic alumni, a great board, great staff, and all want to encourage you to consider applying and being part of our cohort. We are a resource for you as you begin to plan looking forward. So as our application process remains open, we're a resource. We've got alumni who would be available to support you. If you need us to review or provide some feedback for applications, we're happy to do that. Just wanted to, again, just remind you all, everyone that's listening, and then maybe in the future, for those that are watching this video, is the time commitment. It will be a 9-month journey for you, starting off with an opening retreat, followed by 7 classes, and then a full-day closing retreat. As a reminder, Emerge is going to be half-day classes from 1 to 5 in the afternoon. We generally schedule those in the first part of the month, with Essential being full-day classes second or third week of each month. As you see the dates and our topics that we're going to be looking at having for the next year. So all of our classes will be 100% in person. We will be working on, whenever you receive your acceptance into the program, if by the selection committee, you'll receive additional information on how to help plan and work with a potential employer to ensure that you're able to join us at each of the classes. So at this time, we're going to open it up to any additional questions. We as a staff will stick around and answer what questions that you might have that maybe in the breakout room that you didn't have a chance. But before we do that, we've got any of our volunteers, if you can just provide some pro tips for anybody that will be looking to apply. Any advice that you want to give to them?
Chris, I'll chime in, and I'm sorry that I feel like we didn't have enough time in my group, but what I was echoing to my group, and I know I was told, is that it matters more if an individual can speak highly or can speak in great detail as to your impact or your work in the community, rather than just focusing on some big title or big name. I know that a number of us have seen or been a part of these kind of processes, and we are always looking for somebody of great gravitas, but I would say you do yourself a disservice if that individual can't speak to your passion, your commitment to community service and the work that you do. So that, and then also if you can speak to your passions in the community, those are always meaningful for the reviewers who get the honor of reading your story.
Thank you. Matt, I believe you raised your hand. I was going to give you the opportunity to share.
Yeah, I was going to echo the same thing that Manny just shared. I'll say that came up in our room, and I wanted to make sure everybody was aware of it. The other thing I'll just add is, one, Manny's very, very smart, but two, that I've talked to a lot of folks recently about Leadership Austin because it was such a wonderful experience for myself, and I cannot recommend it nearly enough. But the other thing is, because of the excuse me, this moment in time, it seems to be that a lot of folks are sitting there going, I haven't volunteered so much, or I haven't been giving back to my community as much recently. And And I have a hard time believing that anybody on this call hasn't been involved in their company in a leadership role, or in their PTA, or in their homeowners association, or with their neighbors, or with their work in some way. And so while it may not be like the formal, you're a CASA volunteer, or you're volunteering at the food bank or Austin Pets Alive or whatever else that might be out there, it is absolutely appropriate and something I would encourage to talk about where your quiet leadership is behind the scenes and how you're showing up for your community, whatever that is, or in this moment. And so, yes, what Manny said, get a real recommendation with people that know you, and y'all are amazing. So just brag about yourself and your applications.
Thank you. I'm going to share one additional slide, and then we're going to go ahead and close it out. Feel free to stay in touch with us. Here's our contact information, screenshot that. And again, we'll share this slide deck with you. And then feel free to reach out to anyone within our organization as we can support you in this process. I want to thank our staff, our board, our volunteers, our current cohort members for joining us here to support potential new 2026 cohort members. And thank you for taking the interest and the time of joining us today. Feel free to stick around on the call and on this Zoom if you've got additional questions that we can answer for you. So thank you, and everybody have a great rest of your week and a great weekend.